First of all, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming. We're just overwhelmed just seeing all these friends and family here and how much they've supported us. And we've learned how friends and family in the church can serve such a strong backbone during these challenging times. My dad, Chen, was born on April 1st, 1939 in Taipei, Taiwan. He grew up in a family that owned a tailor shop business. Although education was not highly emphasized by his parents, he spent most of his time studying and reading. Through his talent and motivation, he attended the best high school and university in Taiwan. In 1965, after graduating, he decided to pursue a higher education in America and got his master's at University of North Dakota. He once again achieved top marks and received a scholarship for a PhD in biochemistry at the University of Wisconsin. After earning his PhD, he was offered a postdoc position at UC Davis, and he continued his career as a researcher and professor at UC Davis for the next 25 years. After retiring from UC Davis, he then went on to teach at Sacramento State, and his humor and fun personality made him an excellent teacher that was well liked by many students. He found true enjoyment in teaching. He taught us being an educator is a special profession that is held in the highest regard. In addition to teaching, my dad was involved in real estate. My parents started out small investing in properties, and over the years, their project expanded to apartment complexes and then culminated to developing the building in Davis, downtown Davis, the Chen building. He believed it was something he could leave as a legacy for his grandchildren and the Davis community. Clearly, my father was an accomplished student, researcher, and professor. While I hold him in high admiration for these doings, to me, I remember him best for his attentiveness, devotion, and explicit love for his family. During his studies, he met my mother, Grace, at a beach in Taiwan. My mother did not know how to swim, so he volunteered to teach her, not to mention he thought she was beautiful. As they say, opposites attract, and that was definitely the case with them. Through their opposite traits, they became soulmates and married in 1967. They shared a special bond and understanding which kept their marriage strong for the next 40 plus years. In 1975, he brought his parents and older brother to the United States. He was the pioneer who paved the way for his family and siblings to establish success and raise their families in America. He relished having the families plant their seeds and flourish in California. My dad established a strong foundation by always putting family first. He truly believed spending time with your family was the best way to be a parent. I remember he always took the time to get to know our friends and interests. And I remember he drove me to numerous swim practices, piano lessons, ski trips, and whatever activity I was involved in at the moment. He also showed us how to be generous with time and money. He spent countless hours and nights sitting at the kitchen table helping us with our homework and explaining things over and over to us. With my dad, there was never much said. It was just done. For example, he would always fill my car up with gas so I would never run empty, or he'd leave a few dollars in the glove compartment for emergencies. My dad gave us this sense of security, peace, and happiness. Perhaps it was his funny faces and silly jokes that put us at ease and made us feel that everything would be all right. As a grandfather, he continued to be active in our lives. He was fun-loving, caring, and reliable. He would pick up my sons from school and spend hours holding them on his shoulder during their naps and let them play freely in the office. His priority was that the children felt safe and happy. Now that I am a parent myself, I'm amazed at what a wonderful father he was, and even more amazed at what a fabulous grandfather he was. During his last months of fighting brain cancer, through surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, and numerous doctor's appointments, not once did he complain or have a negative attitude. He always looked at people with a smile and gave the okay gesture. My dad's sense of contentment and happiness reflects his perspective on life. I hope to learn from my dad, to relax and enjoy and appreciate what life has in store for us, and not to lose sight what is most important, family.
Now 3 grandkids will give their saying to their grandfather. Yeah. Alice.
Nấu cơm. Mong nấu cơm.
And they will give
I wrote a poem for my grandpa. Okay, I'll read it now. Now that you have left us all, today we celebrate God's call to bring you to a better place where they don't judge you by your race. One that is not filled with hate and many different and terrible fates. Instead, it has no dread and there are no meds. This new world is where everyone meets. In this world, the birds tweet. Not songs, but tales of life. But these tales tell no strife. Dear Grandpa, we miss you much on our turf. But we know you're on a place much better than earth. One day we will all join you. Though I am sad, I am glad I will see you, and that is true.
Thank you. Emily?
I wrote a poem. Grandpa, if you ever want to walk through my door, Grandpa, we will share love that has not been seen before. Just one more visit from up above will show me all your love. We'll hug tighter than ever before, with glory. I'm lost without you. Now what can I do? Only remember our memories that we showed through. That is so I won't forget your amazing smile, your giant hugs, and your joyous love. For God so loved the world, I gave. For God so loved the world, I gave it. For God so loved the world, He gave His only Son. Whoever believes in Him shall not perish or have eternal life.
Thank you.